All right, y'all, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm King Tyson. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Like I always tell y'all to do in the beginning or the end of my videos. Check it out before we start. Write me at KingTyson713@yahoo.com if you want my advice about something, you want my opinion about something. Write me, KingTyson713@yahoo.com. Also, if you like this content, please go to the video tab section of this YouTube channel. Click on the video that interests you, watch it, give me some feedback in the comments. I really appreciate that. So look, let's make this a quick video. So, who benefits in marriage more? Is it the husband or is it the wives? I know a lot of YouTube talking points, a lot of men are not getting married because they feel like it's the women. The women is the reason why men are not getting married. What are the men getting out of it? You know, and if you go through divorce, the man always loses. So what's the point of getting married? So look, man, my thing is this, right? When it comes to marriage, by me being married myself, this is actually my second marriage. I've been married before, went through divorce and all that. So I can speak. So when I make these videos, if this is the first time here, I make videos because I talk about things when it comes to relationships, things that I've been through, things that people that I know been through. And I try to give some advice, some pointers. I'm not claiming to be a love guru, a love coach. I'm not claiming none of that. This is just, I'm just giving y'all my own experiences and hopefully it can help someone. That's all it is. I would hope that someone gave me the game before I got into a marriage, you know, because typically married people do not really give advice. Happy married couples normally don't give advice. People normally have to seek advice from happily married couples. Usually happily married couples, they're happy. And like I said, when I mean happy, let me say this. When you're dealing with someone day in and day out, you're always gonna have good days, you're gonna have some bad days. But at the end of the day, both of you know what it is that you two are bound by God. You took a covenant between you two, that two becomes one. There's no separation. But I do feel that even though there's supposed to be no separation, two becomes one, that you join together. You two still need your own space, far as, you know, if you have a hobby, your wife has a hobby, you have a hobby, you know, that y'all not always together, you know, because sometimes being together so much might cause issues, right? So you kind of still need a little bit of space. But I feel that people happy, content marriages, like I said, they kind of stay out the way. They really don't get into the argument because they're like, hey, look, we fine. We got our issues here and there, but we resolve it. We love each other, and that's just what it's just what it is. It's always, if someone is married or someone's divorced, they talk about all the negative, all the bad things that happen in marriage, in their marriage, and they spew it out, you know, and so when someone that hasn't been married before, they listen to somebody that who was married, they be like, okay, well, they know because they got the experience, so I'm gonna listen to them. Or you see from the outside, like I made a video the other day. Usually when I was, like I said, when I was a young man, when I was a young dude, you know what I'm saying, I would see married men, older married men, and they would look miserable. So it's like a lot of times people see what they grew up seeing, and that caused them to not want to be married. Women too, you got to understand, it's a lot of, we think that all women want to be married. No, women today women today normally would want to have the child before they get married. They'll rather accept being a baby mother, being a baby mama, than being married, because of the women that they grew up in the house with, their mothers, their aunts, their grandmothers, whoever they grew up in the house with, and seeing what they went through in a marriage. And they say, you know what? It's not worth it for me to get married. So marriage is all, you know, and then also too, we can't lie. You know, if you look at Facebook, you know, I hear a lot of people make jokes. They say, man, you know, the date market would be cool if married people stay out of it. You know, it's a joke, but that they say that it's more married people dating that's lying like they not married, but out here trying to date, and it comes from men and from women. So when you hear things like this, it makes marriage look like a bad thing. It makes people not want to be married. And I feel like, so when it says that who benefits most in a marriage, this is my opinion. But I want just the fellas, because I know fellas watch my channel. Just like the ladies watching my channel. My channel is not geared towards just men. My channel is not geared towards women. It's geared towards men and women. So my thing is that marriage, who benefits most, right? In a marriage, it should be, and I believe it's equal. Now, for the fellas who come and say, man, what am I getting out of marriage? You know, I ain't getting nothing out of marriage besides doing everything. Well, fellas, it's the type of woman that you choose. See, a good woman will balance you. Let me give you something about my marriage, right? It be times where I could come home from work tired or whatnot, right? I could work late or something like that, and I don't feel like stopping at a fast food. I could come home, I'm like, damn, I'm hungry. I'm gonna try to fix me something at the house. You know, wife's probably busy or whatever. Guess what? I come home, wife is hooking up a meal. Oh, baby, I'll cook for you so you getting off late. Things like that, small things like that. And I know it's not just about cooking. It could just be the stuff like you have someone that's there where y'all could talk about each other day. You could be there for each other. Not including sex. You got a sexual person. A person that you're intimate with, right? It's just your wife. It's your husband. You know, intimate people that you got there, right there. When you want to do that. And I'm not just talking about that. I'm just saying that's just one aspect. But having someone there for you that really have your back. If you get sick and you need some help, you got somebody that's right there available. You know, if you have kids, man, if y'all got kids together, that's someone that you sharing, you co-parenting, you parenting with this person. You know, even if y'all not together, I'm talking about that's co-parenting when you ain't together, but y'all making it work. You're not together, but anyway, I don't want to. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. When you have a child with your wife, your husband, y'all parents together, right? And it's within a home, right? You should want to be married to someone who helps take the burden off of you. You know, you should want to be someone who helps balance you. If you feel like you're the only one giving in a relationship, you're the only one giving in a marriage. No, let me take it back. If you're only giving in a relationship, why get married to that particular person? Because if you're giving now, if you're giving, and you're dealing with someone who's receiving, why get married to this person? Because it's going to be you're doing the most and they're not doing anything, but they're reaping all the benefits. All because you want to be married. This is why I said we have to be married to people who are y'all both equally giving towards each other. Y'all both are pouring into each other. Both of y'all are getting what y'all want out of this marriage. That's what makes the marriage a beautiful thing, because both of us are working together. Yes, the man is the lead. Let me just say that. Yes, the man is the lead. He is the leader of the household. Overall, say so. A woman, the wife is supposed to follow the husband's lead. But at the same time, the husband has to know how to handle business, know how to conduct himself as a man for this woman to respect you. Fellas, if a woman do not respect you, do not get married to this woman. Anytime a woman do not respect you, it will not work, because she's going to always chastise you. She's always going to talk to you like a child. She's going to run over you because she don't respect you. Please get with the woman who respects you. That will be a better wife than a woman who does not, a woman that respects you versus a woman that don't respect you. Ladies, you should be with a sincere guy that really loves you for you. Let me say this. Ladies, sometimes you will get with a man who is not fully committed to you. You know, he's there. Some people, y'all gotta realize, some people would just be there because they ain't got nowhere to go, or they not with the person that they used to be with, and you there for convenience. or you know what I mean? Or they waiting on finding someone that's not you. And people just be there. You think that, oh, well, they're here because they love me. No, sometimes some people be there because you're a convenience. You're a place to stay. And that's go for men and for women. You want to be with somebody who genuinely cares, genuinely loves you, genuinely, you can see it through action. Let me say that. People prove, like, okay, men prove their love for women. Ladies, you want to understand how a man loves you? Man proves his love to you by action. Not by money. And that's one thing I want to say, not by money. Because sometimes women, y'all get it confused. Y'all feel like if a man's spending money on you, it's love. He really like me because he's spending money. He's taking me on dates. Well, let me say this. As men, we'll go on dates too, because we like to eat. We like to drink too. So just because a date is benefiting both of y'all, because y'all go on a date and he want to go on a date too, because like I said, he can eat, he can drink. It's entertainment. So don't feel like you're special because, oh, he takes me on dates. You know, or he give me money. Let me tell you something. You can have a dude that sold dope back in the day. Money come easy because he making the fast money. So he could. How many dope dealers used to trick out money to females? Just give money away because the money come easy as fast money. It don't mean he love the female that dealing with. He can have 4, 5, 10 different females. He doing the same thing for you, feeling special because, oh, he giving me money. But he making fast money. So that's why I say it ain't always about because he giving you money. Let alone if you dealing with a dude who got money, a dude who has money. And, you know, if he give you something, if he buy you something, that don't necessarily mean he care and love for you just because he buy you something or he pay a bill or something like that. That stuff, if he got money, he looking at it like, oh man, that ain't nothing. I do that and I got you. You know what I'm saying? Like ladies, you got to look at it ain't just money. That's the problem. Women, y'all confused with, ladies, you be so busy looking for the man, chase the man for the money, chase the man for the money. And you ignore all the things that make this man a great character of a man, because you looking at what you can get out of this man without truly knowing the guy. You know, that be the problem. Women, y'all, in today's time, women chase the money too much. A man with money too much, and the man that and it don't work out all the time. Fellas, we get mad at women, how women are, and this what stops men from being married, because you look at how ladies are. Well, women is this, women is that. You got to understand women nature, female nature. You have to understand that. The minute you start to understand what a female nature is, the more successful you will be at having women, you know, having a woman. But you fighting female nature. You get on these YouTube platforms and you dog women out all day long. How women are, women this, women at that. You got to understand female nature. Once you understand female nature, everything else will be accessible easily to you. But you fighting against female nature. And a female nature, you have to understand how women operate. And that's the problem. Y'all want to change a woman's nature. And it ain't gonna change. Just like woman can't change a man's nature, a man can't change a woman's nature. That's just what it is. I think that we seen so much when it comes to marriage that people just don't respect marriage. I'm not on this channel telling people you should get married. That's not me for do. That's not for me to do. Because it's up to you what you want to do, how your life is. But I tell you this, it's always good when you have someone you can depend on. And I know people are going to say, well, man, I can have the same thing without a piece of paper, without being married. True. But ladies, when a man gets on one knee and proposes with the ring, and he says, I want you to be my wife, that shows you how much a man, because a honor is for you to take on his last name. For when he does that, that's saying, I am proud of this woman and I'm honoring this woman to be my wife and to be a part of my legacy, to rep my name. That's something spectacular. That's something that means a lot. You know, that's thoughtful. That's caring. You know, sometimes the small stuff matters. Even if it's things like, it'd be things like, I'm gonna give you an example with me and my wife, right? It'd be things like, I can forget something. I'm like, damn, I gotta go do this or something. Or I'm looking for this. Wife, right? Oh, I got it, baby. It's this right here. Here it is right here. You like, damn, babe. You know, and that's come with being with someone for a while, that y'all almost can know each other's thoughts a lot of time. And that's a good thing and a bad thing too. Cause a lot of shit you can't do with that, and they gonna know how you thinking. But that's cool though. But it's still cool though. I don't want to keep rambling too much, but who benefits the most in marriage? It should be men and for women. Men benefit through marriage because you have a woman who, she will make a house a home. The little things that you don't even think about as a man, your woman will take care of that. If you have a woman that do not care about making your home, making your house a home, she's not a wife material. She's not a wife type. If you got a woman that just sit there and wait on you to do every single thing and can't do nothing, that's not a wife. You want a wife, you want a woman who is going to be there, who's going to, whatever move you make is going to be there with you on a step of the way. That what makes a great wife as well. You got someone who is your better half. You got a nurturer, a woman who can be the mother to your kids. If that's her stepkid, if you have children, you know, outside of her, usually women will be attentive to that and be there and be a stepmother for your child, for your kids. And we all know stepkids is not easy to deal with. And someone is there that's willing to help you, you know, help you co-parent with your previous ex. When a man gets a wife, man, he really does have a helpmate. He really does have a helpmate. I'm not just talking about financially. I mean, I don't even talk about financially. I'm just saying just in general. I remember being single and I'd be, like I said, I'd be like, damn, man, like what I'm like, shit. Like I was just saying earlier, using the food, for example, not saying women are just good for food. I'm just saying like, I'd be like, damn, I gotta get some fast food or something like that. And I'm married, my wife making a home cooked meal. And I'm not saying my wife cooking every day. I'm just saying like, just small things, like just the small things, man, that women just do that you don't even, the tedious things that you don't even think about that a woman does for you. And you just like, oh shit, okay, cool. Like you didn't even think about it. That women do that. Women bring in the particular in your life. If it wasn't for women, men, we would be all disheveled. We would be, shit wouldn't be as neat as it is. You know, women come in and women really help complete your life. If you on a mission, a woman really help make things easy for you to complete your mission, what you're trying to do, a goal that you're trying to reach. A woman will be there for you as a support system. Now, what a woman benefits from having a husband is a man that's going to be there to provide and to protect for you. A man that you can lean on, that when it's beyond what you can handle, that man is going to step in. It's going to be a problem solver. You got a problem solver. Not saying you can't solve your own problems, but ladies, let's be real. Doesn't it feel good when you could just relinquish everything to your man? Things when you were single, you be like, damn, I wish I had a man that could just do this for me. With the car, with some bills, with some money, with you just needing a man presence. Let's keep it real, ladies. I know ladies like to be independent and ladies don't care about a man, but when you got a man, ladies, speak on this. When you got a man, you know how it feels when you got a man that's in your life. A man who's loving on you and care about you. Ain't nothing greater than that. And that's what I mean when that's a benefit of having a husband that's going to be there. That's not that we made this vow. We said these vows. We made a covenant to God that this man is going to be your provider. Make sure you ain't got to worry about nothing in life because I'm your man. We going to get through it together. But I'm going to make sure I'm going to be this ultimate problem solver for you. That's what the benefits of having a husband in your life. Also, too, ladies, normally men pass away before women. Women tend to outlive the men. Typically, husbands pass away before their wives. Typically, not all in every situation. Ladies, that's an insurance policy, for you. We don't like to talk about that, but let's just keep it real. You got benefits that's coming to you when you're a widower, and that's just something we don't like to talk about, but that's just something towards the end. So this man is so you have this husband that's gonna take care of you, in life, and when his life is over with on this earth, he's still taking care of you. I'm just being real. Those are the benefits of having. Who benefits most in a marriage? Husband and a wife. I'm King Tyson. It's both. Both benefit differently, but it all equals out to work. Peace and blessings. One love. I'm out.